I'm MJ the med student, and this is the story of syphilis and the poor black farmer. Known as the Great Pox, syphilis ravaged Europe in the late 15th century. The name comes from the combination of the Greek words pigsty and love and was created by Italian physician Fascatore, who wrote a poem about a swineherd named Syphilis who insulted the god Apollo and, in return, was punished with foul sores all over his body. No country wanted to be associated with the disease, which was also known as the Chinese pox, the Russian disease, the Christian disease, and the Spanish pox, but the name that stuck was Morbus Gallicus, which means French disease. We now know that syphilis is caused by Treponema pallidum, which means pale twisted thread, a bacterium seen here. We also now know that it comes in stages, which include genital sores, a rash that affects the entire body, including the palms and soles, eventually leading to a latent phase, and then abscesses across the body, insanity, and paralysis. Not much was known in how to cure syphilis. Many ancient physicians knew that sweating, for some reason, helped people that suffered from it, and many patients were put in hot baths or swaddled. And some were even given mercury, resulting in the phrase, "a night with Venus and a lifetime of Mercury." Many soldiers in the United States Army also suffered from syphilis, leading to public health posters such as this one. Then in 1927, Wagner Yard discovered that the high fever from malaria could help kill the bacterium, but again, not much was known in terms of a cure. In 1932, the United States Public Health Service decided to study the natural history of syphilis, meaning the progression of this disease in an individual, and worked with the Tuskegee Institute on a study that was then known as the Tuskegee Study of Untreated Syphilis in the Negro Male. 600 black men were recruited, 399 with the disease and 201 without. No informed consent was collected, and the men were told that they were being treated for bad blood, which at the time could mean anything from anemia to fatigue. In exchange, they were given free meals, burial insurance, and free medical exams, which were hard to come by for Black Americans. Then in 1943, when it became known that penicillin was the treatment of choice for this disease, the men in this study were never treated. In 1972, an Associated Press article was published which caused huge public outrage, and the study was considered ethically unjustified. This led to a $10 million settlement in 1974, and in 1975, the Tuskegee Health Benefits Program was established to help the widows, wives, and children of the participants who suffered the ill effects of the disease. In 1997, President Clinton gave a formal apology, and the last surviving participant died in 2004. As a future physician, we can't know where we're going if we don't know where we've been. It's important to talk about cases like these because it's often the reason why many people of color have a mistrust of the American healthcare system. We need to approach medicine with integrity and honesty. Join me again and remember, some dark truths are best swallowed with a teaspoon of honey.